Hello and welcome back to another reaction with me. Today, as you see from the title, we're going to be doing the Bohemian Rhapsody performed in 42 styles by the 10 Second Songs person. As I mentioned in the last 10-second videos thing that I did, I know who he is. I used to listen to his stuff a lot, like, years ago. Hi, kitty cat. But, stopped after a while, and so someone recommended one of their favorites from that time I wasn't listening, and so I'm gonna listen to it. So yeah, I do know 10 Second Songs. I just haven't listened to a lot of their stuff lately, and so it's kind of nice to listen to some of the things that I missed. This is my cat. Really grateful for them to be right here. Do not push over the TV, baby. Hi. And so, with that, we are going to get started. And let's go.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see.
I wonder if enough people wanted this. He's doing his best to try and hit those notes.
Easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Doesn't really matter to me.
Oh, the cordettes. Ooh. That is pretty Bowie. That's Bowie. That's real Bowie. Hey, baby. Come here. There we go. So the thing is, I'm not denying that he's not singing, he is singing within each of these artists' styles. But man, that Frank Sinatra, the key he chose to sing that Frank Sinatra is not in the same key as the music he's doing, and it's a little weird. It's clashing a lot. And the same thing happened when he was doing the, what's the word? When he was doing the, Johnny Cash, it doesn't make my ears happy. This is one I think is going good. This is pretty Janice. Kitty cat. like that. I actually really like that. Oh, I haven't heard the Sucking Bottom Boys in a long time. Oh my. Time for a sick lute solo. Oh man, I love the Four Seasons. Cool. What the hell is the next?
Hey everyone, I have a big announcement. I have merchandise.
Cool. It's been so long that your merch is probably not the same merch anymore. Anyway, so, did I enjoy that? Yes. Did I think it was his best work? No. Not his best work. Still good, not his best work. Still talent. But, as I said, not the highest quality that he's done. You know, as I stopped in the middle, a few of his choices, like, I understood wanting to show the differences or to show, like, how certain things don't mesh as well as you think they do. But some of the voices that he chose to emulate didn't fit well. And I don't mean jarring, because, you know, I also don't think that, you know, obviously System of a Down isn't Queen. But at the same point, it sounded accurate within his, what's the word? The style he was doing. But, like, for example, the Johnny Cash or the Frank Sinatra or some of the other ones, the key was, like, in a major, but he was singing in a minor or something like that. Like, the voice just was not hitting. The voice that he was singing was not fitting within the key that he was trying to have them sing into. And it just didn't mesh. And that really took me out of it. Like, you know, you saw me bopping along when, like, we were in that midsection, because, like, he chose, like, when he chose, like, the different rappers, and then he went into the metal, and then, like, all of that, I thought that was great. It was, a quick jar between titles. I mean, between, sorry, my cat's playing with a toy. There's a jar, it was whiplashy between the different styles, but that's, like, the point of this video. But they were all, like, in key. But then the Johnny Cash and, the Frank Sinatra, those were the ones that were the most, like, obvious to me, were, like, out of key? And it was upsetting because, it's 10-second songs. He's great at this stuff. And it just didn't really hit it for me. But I did enjoy it. I'm glad that I watched it. I'm not unhappy about that. But it definitely was not my favorite. Just due to the fact that, I feel definitely that he was overly pressured into doing this video. I mean, you can tell just by how, like, many comments that he had and just staring off into the distance with all those comments. Like, he had an overwhelming amount of people demanding he do this, so he felt he had to. But I felt that probably because he felt rushed into doing it, or felt that he had to do it next, that it wasn't his highest quality of work because he didn't get to explore and choose and have fun in his time with it. It was something that he was kind of forced to do. And so not everything stuck as well as it usually does with his videos. And sometimes that's just what happens. Because Bohemian Rhapsody is an amazing song, don't get me wrong. I love it, I know every word, every background, etc. I'm one of those people. But at the same point, like, that overwhelming demand for Bohemian Rhapsody, especially since it's such an iconic song and, like, it has to be done a very exact way, you have to treat it very carefully. He probably felt so overwhelmed by, what if I mess this up? And also, everyone's demanding I do it now, that a few small mistakes were made, and that's fine. Once again, still love 10-second songs, but this was not their greatest work. And yeah, so that's that review. Was just reaction, whatever. If you'd like to see more, please feel free to subscribe, like, comment below. Also, if you have anything that you want to see me react to or give my thoughts on, feel free to either comment down below what you'd like, or I have a Google form link that's going to be in the description. Sorry, there we go. Description that would be, that you can go to and you can put in the information for me to watch. And I'll get to it when I get to it. But yeah, awesome. Thank you. And thank you for suggesting this. I did enjoy doing it. Please feel free to suggest some more, whether it's like this or something completely different. I will go for it. And so you guys have a great night. Peace out, Girl Scouts.